But I would say the one thing that they all have in common, the legends that is that they are the nicest, most wonderful human beings you have ever met in your life. And that has freed me. I used to be quite guarded in interviews. I mean, I would sit there like, you know, with glasses on and barely speak, and I almost developed like an accent at one point because I was so fucking guarded and so nervous that the media was trying to destroy me, and I let it go. And I let it go much more when I got to meet all of these people that I worshipped as a child. And then when you play piano with Elton John and you realize that he is a fucking brilliant human being, but he is also the most wonderfully nice person, I thought, well, I'm just going to be myself, because I am a lovely, wonderful, sweet person, and I sometimes don't allow people to see that because I have to keep my hat on. And but when I'm with my fans, I can take my hat off because they know who I really am. To be honest, I guess that what I'm trying to say is, as a segue from knowing and meeting and loving Madonna, it has freed me to not just meet her, but to meet so many other people that I love, and to have worked with such amazing, iconic people. It can be terrifying. Hollywood is terrifying. I hate Hollywood. It's terrifying. It's not real. It's completely fake and artificial, and there's this tremendous sense of tension, and there's no lightheartedness about music or art anymore. But I choose to exist in my own joy, and just focus on the relationships I've built with the people that I truly adore and respect.
So do you think kind of meeting Madonna that's what that showed you? It was sort of like that you to be
It has
real.
influenced me very, almost recently, I'd say in the past 6 months, maybe a bit longer. It's influenced, because, you know, everything happened very, very quickly for me. I mean, I've been working for so long on my music and my art and my performances, but suddenly the whole world is watching you, and they're trying to figure you out, and you just want to put your big giant stinking hat on and hide from them to protect your music and protect your work and protect yourself. And by meeting these people that I love and adore, that I would give my right arm happily to have been around or learned from, I've discovered myself again. My freedom, my security, myself. Makes me smile just talking about it. How do I look, Ruth?
I don't think she's going to talk. I think she's drawn a line under it.
How do I look, Ruthie? She's not going to talk.
No.
I'll get her after. She's a lovely new haircut, though.
Our next question is by Marina Abramovic in New York.
I was just speaking about her today. I am obsessed with this woman. She is so incredible.
Her question for you is, it's quite abstract. Who creates limits?
We do. We create our own limits. She is a limitless human being. She is so incredible. I went to go see her exhibit at MoMA. She is such an incredible piece of art in herself. And she is limitless. She is limitless in every way that I can even, in my limit raven radiant brain that I do not possess the limitless brain that she does. I look at her and she is so free. She's sitting right now for like 3 months in MoMA all day long, and she's just in a state of nothing, of freedom. She goes somewhere else. And to be able to do that, you have to be limitless. And you, for yourself, she did this one piece that I think is the most powerful. And it's when you are around someone like Marina that you, myself, a self-proclaimed pop performance artist, want to go home and slit my wrists and I am nothing. I've achieved no sense of art. She is so boundless, and she did a piece, I think it was in Germany, and she laid on a table and she put out all of these things, a gun, condoms, sleeping pills, booze, ropes, all sorts of things on this table. And there was a sign basically that just said that the museum goers could do as they pleased to her, and they were not responsible for anything that happened, that she would take full responsibility for anything that happened. Somebody tried to shoot her in the head, and another patron came by and stopped them. Somebody tried to, fuck her, and somebody came by and stopped them, and they gave her sleeping pills, and they ripped her shirt open, and they cut her hair, and she was limitless. And she created her own sense of limitless being. And I think we are the ones who create our limits. And I hope to God that when she hears that answer, she thinks I answered properly, because Marina, I think you are so wonderful, so beautiful and inspiring. And as a woman, I am in your...
You're a big fan.
I'm a big fan, and I as a woman want to translate what her work means into my own life on a domestic level. Because
I think doing something like that, the idea of giving yourself to other people and almost relying on them to... I think it's interesting that someone tried to do something to her and then somebody else stopped them. The idea of governing
I don't know
yourself
if she thinks about, whether or not she is going, if she's going to die or live. Own art. That's what she trusts her own work. That's what I take from it. I looked at all the items on the table at the moment, and I said, this bitch trusts her own self.
That's an amazing
She's not
thing to
terrified by... She's the most scary thing. We are our most terrifying monster, and she's not scared of herself. Or, I mean, I could talk for 3 hours about Marina, so... I love you, Marina. Thanks for your wonderful question. And notice how simple her question was. Yeah. Right, because she's fucking free.
Our next question is from Quentin Tarantino.
Another friend. I love you, Quentin.
From Los Angeles. And Quentin Tarantino asks, name one song when it comes on the radio you sing along to, but you are embarrassed that you like it so nobody knows.
Oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings, because she's lovely. That Taylor Swift song, You Belong With Me, oh my God, when it comes on the radio, I sing it so loud, and I'm so embarrassed, because I so freely sing it so loud. You can't help.
Well, I think maybe it's because you sing it so loud that you're embarrassed, rather than the song.
The song's, yeah, it's not a bad song.
I've heard the song actually. I think it's a